How's everybody doing today? Today, the three of us are going to talk about our LP journey and how we got into providing liquidity and being a liquidity provider. We'll go through a few personal stories from our own personal experience and take you through how we experience LPing and some of the short or small pain points that we experience and we want to tackle today. So let's move on. How many of you guys recognize this page? Come on. Come on. Have you all not seen this page? Right, like you guys, I started my liquidity providing journey with Meteora. And when I landed on Meteora.ag, this is the first thing I saw. The first thing I wanted to do was to find some pools to print fees, right? And to be honest, 3 pools isn't that many options. So what can we do next? We click on the View All Pools button. And we land onto the pools page. I'm sure you guys recognize this page a little bit more right now, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So when I navigated to the pools page, we were presented with a little bit more options, right? It's MET Sol, MET USDC, a little bit more than 3. But what if I wanted something more? I wanted a little bit more than these pools. I wanted some pools that were a little bit more risky, right? All you guys know, the riskier it is, the more fees you print. So where do I turn to find these pools? We have LP Army Discord, right? Some of you guys posting your DGen calls, your multi-day DGens and all that kind of thing. We have Telegram, and we have other third-party websites. So as you can see, the opportunities to find these good pools are fragmented across multiple different platforms. And even after we found a good token or a good pool, we need to do what every responsible investor would do, which is to do your own research, right? And isn't it a little bit difficult to do when all you have is something like this? You know, you got to find out the metrics, the sustainable volume. You have to go to different places to find this information to do your own research. And even after all that, right, let's say I finally found a gem in the rough, and I'm finally ready to create a liquidity position. What do I do next? Let's take a look. We head over to the DLMM pools. We use the universal search. We find a good pool, maybe MET Sol. We scroll down. We add a position. We click how much we want to provide, and we add liquidity. Sound familiar to you guys?
Yep.
The flow is currently great, right? But can it be better? So from this journey, I just want to reiterate that I've faced 2 struggles. The first one, I found it pretty difficult to find new pools and to do your own research in these pools. The second one, it took a little bit too long to create a liquidity position, right? So we took these 2 pain points very seriously, and I'm very excited to announce our latest feature. So doesn't that look super cool? So pool discovery is very important to us, and it's an essential feature if you want to earn fees. In fact, it's so important to us that we decided to slap it on our homepage at Meteora.ag. Come on, doesn't that sound exciting? Right. The moment you land on Meteora.ag, you immediately have opportunities to discover pools. So enough talk, let's dive into the features of pool discovery. The first one, we have three categories for you to choose from, and we have crafted 3 unique algorithms for each one. We want to cater to all types of liquidity providers, making sure that we give you the pools with the highest potential to earn MPs. And we aren't stopping there. We are constantly going to refine this algorithm to make sure that it gives you the best pools in the market. The next feature, no more going to different places to find your pools. No more opening many tabs trying to figure out what metrics and what market cap and all that kind of thing. We consolidated all the data into one single place with 28 different metrics for you to browse. Yeah, come on. It took us a lot of hard work to get all this information into one single place. Next up, the 7 different prime time frames, right? Sometimes you can't decide. You want to look at the metrics from 5 minutes all the way to 24 hours? Don't worry. We have it both and even more. We have everything in between, whether you're a high-risk liquidity provider or someone who's prefer a little bit slow and steady liquidity providing, we got you covered. Now, what's next, right, other than just having data? Customization. Don't you feel like some information is more useful than others? Or maybe just some metrics make sense looking at it side by side. Pool discovery allows you to customize the table to your liking with this pool column setting. Rearrange, hide, and show columns, do whatever you like. This is your pool discovery table, and you get to do what you want. Can I get an applause for that? Come on. And if that's not enough, right, we added pool filters to allow you to filter pools based on your preferred metrics. You are in charge of how you want your pool discovery page to look like. So you can filter them by market cap, pool age, fees per TVL. You build the pool discovery page that you want to see. And now that we have tackled the first struggle of having difficulty finding pools, let's tackle the other one. It's still a little tedious for me to create the pool, the liquidity position, especially in a time-sensitive market. And to be honest, pool discovery wouldn't be complete without this feature. Let's take a look at the last row here. Ape-In. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the term, but for those who aren't, Ape-In allows you to create a liquidity position in a single click with a single token. Can I get applause for that? So the team has worked really hard for this to happen, and let's dive into how it works. There's a fully customizable preset Ape-In strategy that you set beforehand, ranging from how much liquidity you want to provide, all the way down to how many bins you even want to provide in this liquidity position. And once you have set it, every single time you click the Ape-In button, we will use this pre-configured setting, and within seconds, you will have a new liquidity position. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Damn.
Creating a liquidity position in a single click is great, right? But as we reduce the number of clicks to create a liquidity position, I think a little bit more responsibility is needed in terms of safety, and we recognize that. During Ape-In, you will be doing a series of swaps to create this liquidity position, and bad things may happen. To prevent that, we created a price impact warning for you guys to protect you guys from getting destroyed when you Ape-In and when you perform these swaps. Come on, safety is important as well, right? Especially in Meteora. So enough talk. Let's watch this Ape-In happen right now. So if you can come with me, let's see how long it takes to Ape-In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. And within 5 seconds, you have successfully aped into a position. So I'm very, very excited to announce that pool discovery is live on Meteora.ag, on the landing page of Meteora.ag.
Let's go.
And now that we have created our position of MetSol, up next we have Kappatin to talk about his journey of managing the positions after we have created it. Give it up for Kappatin, guys.
All right. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's me, Kappatin. So, perfect. Thanks to Dimoodev, we have now run through position creation, and most probably the next course of action is to manage these positions, right? So now, we note that managing positions on Meteora can be a bit challenging, right? So things get even harder when it comes to out-of-range positions. Even after closing our positions, we currently don't have an effective way to evaluate the performance of your past positions, let alone look back at our past positions and learn from them. So if only there was a way. So introducing the latest product updates for DLMM V2. Right? Okay. So DLMM V2 is a massive update that has just arrived, which tackles these key problems that LPs face on a daily basis. So you might be thinking, great, we now have a position after we aped in. And when you review your positions as an LP, the current state of DLMM is that you get to see your liquidity distribution. You also get to take a look at your past actions. But one thing in today's world that most LPs rely on is how a token behaves. And this requires gathering information from other sources. So to us, the answer was simple. We want to give LPs a way to track token performance right here on Meteora. So introducing the live price chart that sits alongside your open positions. All right, so this feature, what we're going to do is we're going to allow users to trace price movement with precision, allow users to analyze the relative volumes, allow you to decide your entry-exit rules, and most importantly, allowing users to leverage a suite of indicators and timeframes to create the perfect strategy. So this feature is live as well in production, and it's coming up right now. Yep. All right, moving on. So let me ask you guys a question, right? As an LP, what are you guys most afraid of? Okay. All right. I'm sorry for the jump scare, but I'm sure most of you LPs have seen this before, right? Positions go out of range, resulting in more impermanent loss, right? So positions going out of range actually are some things that even the pro LPs experience from time to time. It's all part of the journey, but what matters most is what you do with those out of range positions. So one of the most common things to do with your out of range positions is you will want to rebalance them, continue to stay in range to maximize fee capture while the token is still ranging very heavily. However, the current use case of the interface right now requires quite a number of steps. So first, you would have to withdraw and close your position. We need to swap your tokens, set a new liquidity strategy, and of course, recreate that position. So what if we could just compress everything into a single step, setting a new liquidity strategy? Introducing the one-click rebalance. All right, so now here's a demo worth showcasing. So if you inspect an out-of-range position, you should see the rebalance button over there. All you need to do is just review the new liquidity strategy, pick whatever new strategy you like, and click rebalance. And give it a couple of seconds. And there you go. That out-of-range position is now in a new liquidity strategy that you have just decided. All right. And this feature will also be going live as well. Okay, now on to the third problem we're trying to solve. So you've now supercharged position opening, you've now you're equipped to rebalance positions, but when you're finally done and have closed the position, you're most probably thinking how well your position performed. And this brings one thought to mind, which is the performance of your position. So you might not have noticed, but we've added a new tab in the positions page called Close Positions. So for positions opened and closed after the 2nd of December, we have now made it possible for you to view the exact PnL of positions you've closed in the past. Introducing the third major feature that is going live in production, pool-based PnL. Woo. So this page allows LPs to look at your pool performance on a pool level and exactly understand how well you did on a USD PnL position basis. So as well as the deposits, withdrawals, and fees, everything will also be viewable there. So it captures the price in point of time where a position was updated, allowing for more precise calculations, factoring in impermanent loss. And this feature is also going live. All right, so now you may be wondering, great, I can see my performances of my positions, but what if I have closed positions across many pools? And right now, the portfolio only shows open positions. But wait, there's more. We've taken it a step further to allow users to look back at their overall DLMM performance historically. If only there was a way to see if I was profitable with DLMM as a whole. So introducing the last feature rollout that we have, the final product rollout here, the Portfolio PnL for DLMM. So we've taken the liberty, to track your PnL across all your DLMM pool positions, aggregating your overall PnL since the start of time in this case, and aggregated them on a pool level as well. And yeah. Portfolio-based PnL also going live. You guys can test it out real soon, real soon. All right. So that's a wrap for the live features on DLMM V2. We still have a lot more cooking in the kitchen. And I'm going to invite Ricasmeshh here to tell us what else is cooking in the kitchen.
All right. Thanks, Kappatin, for the bangers of features that we just announced. So just a quick recap. You have just seen what's live today, right? Pool discovery, allowing you to really discover new LP opportunity and ape-in to pool really quickly, right? That's revolutionary. And position management with DLMM V2. That comes with everything you need to make decisions on your active position, all within the Meteora app. Hopefully, you are already testing out this feature on your phone, and I'm seeing a lot of you guys are on the phone checking things out, and that's awesome. But here's the thing, you're not stopping there. That's just the start. Now, rebalance as it stands is great for quickly re-establishing double-sided position back in range so that you can start earning fee again. But we know that there's a need to rebalance with single-sided liquidity, base only or code only, depending on your strategy. Now, coming soon to Meteora app is rebalance presets. So it comes with 2 extra bin range modes that you can choose from. You can choose base only or code only. Let's play the video. And once you set base only or code only, depending if the position is out of range, you want to go heavier on the meme, or you want to rotate back to code, just select base only or code only before rebalancing. One click and you are done. Yep. Now, let's shift back focus to position PnL. Now, with closed position PnL, we have fixed one of the most biggest pain point for every LP here, the inability to look back at past position and learn from them. But we want to take it one step further. So we want you guys to see all your PnL in real time, without the mental overhead of spreadsheet, without losing precious time that you can be spending on monitoring the market. So let me give you an early look at live position PnL. All right. While viewing your position on pool detail, you will soon be able to see PnL updating in real time for your LP position, helping you to decide exactly when to exit a position. And I'm happy to tell you that live position PnL is now live on edge. All right, great. Now, on top of that, if you want to see all your active positions all at once, we've got you as well. You'll soon be able to see all your live position PnL plus aggregated PnL in USD all in the portfolio page. All right, those are some upcoming improvements to feature we have just launched. But let's switch gears to talk about something completely different. Talk about something new. Now, with Ape-In now live, LP finally get to experience Ape-In with just one token, which is SOL. Right. Ape-In is optimized for speed, and it's perfect for degen plays. But for more advanced LPs like you guys need sophisticated strategy selection, custom price range, a lot more control. And this is for you. Introducing Zap-In for DRMM. Now, we are working on adding Zap-In as part of our DRMM arsenal. So let me show you how it works. So you can just quickly select your input token, SOL, USDC, or even a meme coin. Enter your amount. Review the new position liquidity breakdown over here. And then you can go ahead with adding the liquidity like a normal adding liquidity experience. Select your volatility strategy, set a new price range, select bean range, everything. And add liquidity. And there you go, you will get a new position. And we zap out on the other side, you get a full DRMM experience purely with just one token. All right. Now, the perks of working in Meteora is that, and being an LP at the same time, is that I get to work on features that are very relevant to me. Now, I really want to share you some. This next feature really comes from my personal frustration, right? So I've recently identified a long-term LP play at a certain price point that I want to get in. So I want to buy a token at a certain price point, and LP double-sided when the desired price range hits. Now, what I did is I went to set up a limit order on a DEX. And the price range crossed my limit order, but the order are not fulfilled. And that's really frustrating, right? Whatever the reason it is, it means missed opportunity to me. So to solve this, we are working on on-chain limit orders. Now, powered by DRMM, this lets you buy or sell token at a specific price. Fully on-chain. No oracle lag, no keeper failure. Your limit order is sit as a liquidity, and any router can hit it. Now, let me show you how it works. So you can select buy or sell. And in this example, we are buying SOL with USDC. Now, you can put in how much USDC that you want to spend, set a price you want to buy SOL at, and sit back and watch your order fill in real time. Now, it looks really like a single bean DRMM position. But here's the key part. Once your order is fulfilled, even if the price cross back through, your liquidity is no longer used for market making. So it's done. No more active management required. And you can withdraw anytime, even if it's a partially filled order. OK, one more thing. LPing with one token is great, but what about fees? Right now, you earn fees in both tokens. That means complicated token management. Do I want to keep the memes that I earn from fees, or do I want to sell them? And messy PnL accounting. I need to take into account price from both tokens just to calculate my PnL. And choice paralysis when I'm closing position. Do I use zap out, or do I manually swap? To simplify this, our solution is fee in quote token only. So pool creators can soon configure pool to pay fees in quote token only. One token in, one token out, clean and simple. So let's take a step back. Today, you have seen 5 new features go live. So the banger product pool discovery, Ape-In, live price chart, rebalance, as well as close position PnL. Let's go! All live on Meteora.ag. And you have seen 4 more in the pipeline, live position PnL, on-chain limit orders, fee in core token only, and of course, rebalance preset. Every one of these, is designed with one thing in mind, removing friction between you and your next LP opportunity. We are not building a DEX. We are not building just another AMM. We are building the one-stop shop for liquidity providing by giving LP all the tools to print fees. And that's Meteora, and we are just getting started. Thank you so much.